Hello there, Mark's Remarks here, and today what I'm going to be having for my dinner is some chili con carne and rice and the usual hash browns, onion rings, and there's going to be those fish shaped potatoes. Have a look on a couple of videos ago. There were fish and chips shape, potato and fish. I'm going to be throwing some of them in. But this is going to be slightly different because instead of going to the shop and buying the mince and a jar of con carne sauce, like I did in the last chili con carne I made a couple of videos back, this is the Tesco everyday chili con carne. And it's 55p a can. So we're going to be doing on a real budget today. Now, oh, right, I better put while I'm talking, I'll put the rice in. Okay, yeah, what we got, alright, so we got the chili con carne in there, in the pan. All it's pretty much cooked. We're waiting on the rice, it's going to take a moment. Oh, and also I'm going to be having it with, I made another homemade loaf. There we are. So I'm going to be trying it with that. And all I'll do is it's a right budget dinner tonight. Providing it tastes good, it's going to be really great. Okay, now let me move that off the heat slightly. Now what I've done, I've got on the board here. Now the can of Tesco everyday chili con carne, there we go, that's that can, costs 55p. The rice is Pilar rice. It's the usual usual co-op shop brand, the 75p, the same stuff I've been using all week. Now those fish shapes, you'll be able to see a video on that a couple of videos back. There were potato and fish made into fish shape and chip shape, breadcrumbs. Anyway, 3 of them, they're approximately 10p each, so I've got 3 of them at totals 30p. Hash browns, 2 of them works out as a total of 10p, and onion rings, because I've used up the last 2 in the bag, so that's handy. You know, so they only had 2 in the bag. Onion rings, I used 5 of them, makes 25p. So today's dinner, not including the bread, right, is going to cost £1.95p. And if you're interested, the bread cost, because I'm going on a £1.50 bag, which I'll be able to buy that for less once I've used this up and I start buying it from the co-op. Going on a 50p, going on £1.50 for a kilo and a half of flour. That makes, and also the yeast, makes approximately 60p a loaf. So if you're not making your own bread, you can discount 60p. So, but it still costs £1.95 because that's not including the bread. But you know, you can use up regular bread. All right, but once like I say, once I start going to the co-op, that'll come down to say £1.15 for the flour. Instead of £1.50. Oh, shit. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do? Can you see that there? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Now, so I've got the Pilar rice. Same as before. Just throw that in. Right. Turn everything off. Now we're gonna pour in the chili con carne over the top. Now I've eaten a lot of canned basic stuff, but I don't think I've ever had the chili con carne. So here we go. I'm going to give it the usual mix. I must admit, when I opened up the can, it actually smelled quite good, you know. Anyway, give this a thorough mix. Yeah. Oh, it's hot. You know, this is actually good. There's a slight, I can feel a slight bit of heat, but I think that's just due to the peppers. Tell you what, that is actually quite good. It's yeah, for 55p. Now that's oops. Yeah, actually the ingredients of this is tomato puree, kidney beans at 22%, beef at 16%, which is very good. Because you know, most takeaway dinners, most microwave dinners are ranging right at 14 to 15%. Anyway, there's beef at 16. Rehydrated dried onions, red pepper, green pepper, textured wheat protein at 1%, wheat gluten, cumin powder, cayenne pepper, garlic powder. Yeah, so there's all kinds of good stuff in there. Okay, and let's see where we got. Yeah, that's that fish shape I was telling you about. Okay, but as for the hash, I only had 2 hash left, so this is a good way, as with the other dishes, to bulk this up. And I should have cut this up before I threw it in here. But yeah, no, this is it's a good way of, you know, making a wholesome meal out of not a lot, you know. The onion rings add a bit of crunch. I tell you, I mean, for 55p, this bolognese, there's con carne sauce, con carne meat. It was actually very good. I mean, it really does go to show that even if it's a shop brand, you know, you can eat well just because it's cheap, you know, because that's what I'm trying to show with these videos is you can eat very cheaply without compromising on flavour. It's all very well eating cheap, but if it tastes like crap, then it really doesn't matter how cheap it is, does it? But I'm trying to show that you can eat very cheap without compromising on flavour or quality, you know, because I mean, just because it's cheap, they don't always use, you know, dodgy materials. In actual fact, if the truth be known, if I'm going to find a piece of ropey chicken in a curry, it's actually been with the name brands. I swear to Christ, I mean, I don't want to sort of, you know, get sued or nothing, but I've never had any problems with the £1 curries and £1 shepherd's pie and all that kind of thing. But if I buy the equivalent of a big name brand, I've actually had bits of ropey looking meat in there. Which is the total opposite of what you'd expect. You know, you pay the big bucks, you expect to get a, you know, good quality. Anyway, so this is where the bread comes in. If you make your own bread, you can really bulk this up by using the bread as a makeshift spoon. And then, like I say, if you make your own bread, like I do, you can make, you know, for about a, you know, 50p a loaf, or give or take. But if you manage to get some, you know, cheap, at the moment it looks like the Co-op are doing it for £1.15. Somebody wrote a message to me, I can't remember who it was. Oh, I'll tell you what, I better do some shout outs. And that was £1.05. So, yeah. You can bring that right down. Imagine £1.05 divided by, you make 3 loaves. Anyway, I've been here. Let me get a few shout outs. Hello to a new sub, Double D Creative Graphic Design. That's a long name. Double D Creative Graphic Design. Welcome to you. They signed that they subbed today. And welcome to you. Let's see. Shout out to Dan, Pete Thomas, who by the way has his own cookery channel. He actually, I like watching his. I'm actually, watch out for some of my videos. I'm actually going to make a meat pie. Thanks to him, I didn't even know this stuff existed. This is short crust pastry in a roll. Okay, I'm going to make my own meat pie, and I'm going to try and copy what he did on his channel. Pete Thomas, have a look at him. Okay, also Dave Dump, Chewing Yogurt, and Relaxin. They all say that they all sent messages saying that they really like the the double beef burger that I did. Double beef burger, hash browns and onion rings that has some bacon in there. That's pretty much the title. In the thumbnail, the burger was like that tall. Okay, and then I had to condense that down. But yeah, look out for the thumbnail. A burger stacked that tall. And you know, that was I was very pleased with how that turned out, and so did all those people I just mentioned. So thanks very much to them, and please check that one out. You know. Anyway, okay, I'm going to eat the rest of this. Let me tell you, don't be afraid of the the cheap 55p chili con carne. You figure how good can it be, but it really is a good meat good meat in a can, you know. And yeah, you can make chili, whatever you do, make chili with it. Put it with pasta. There you go. I'm putting it with rice. I'm sure you could put it into pasta. Anyway, I'm gonna eat this. The rest of my I'm starving hungry. It's like this late now. It's about 9:45 at night. This is, and I'll be loading this soon. Anyway, thank you for watching, and try this dish out. You'll be doing yourself a favour, you know. But I say, like I've said before, you know, with all the little odds and sods, you know, that I've used the last two hashes. You get some onion rings. You know how it works. You've seen the vids. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.